So yeah, I made the short, or like the not short. I mean the fucking thumbnail for her. And then also this, I was like, what should I put on as a background? Because this was like straight up just gray background when Jinx was recording this. Yeah, I did this one. That was actually me. I'm even at the end shouting the merch and stuff. But basically, I used this background, and it's from Baldur's Gate. And then I added the logo, and Jinx was like, hey, I kind of like that. I'm gonna use that. And I think she started using that.
Hey everyone, my name is Jinx.
And this was like a very serious video, so I was like thinking, how do I make like a very sad and deep video just make funny so it's not like, but Jinx was like, have fun with it, take your time.
Jinx, also known as Pouty Jinx on Twitch.
Holy shit, 800 followers when I was doing that video.
I'm a streamer, a community
Actually
builder,
grew.
and someone who's been
She's 1.2k now.
through a lot.
My streamer.
If you've been around my streams, you probably know that I do things a little different.
And then another thing, this text I had to redo because like it was to like I think her waist or something. And so I redid all of this text by myself.
Program to communicate, and my stream has a unique vibe. Lately, I've noticed that a lot of people have had
I was reviewing a video. And also Jinx covered this video very well. Like the whole script was great. But also a very good educational video that I think Jinx also wanted to remake. Because it's been kinda old, but I think I said like it did its purpose, a lot of people saw it, they understand it, now you can do another one if you want, obviously.
But you might not have known what was happening.
But yeah, also one of the models that's in this thumbnail was kinda... It's not there anymore, so basically, yeah. And also, we'll go back to Overwatch for now. And we'll come back to that later.
I have did meet Jinx.
Hope the Overwatch games are not gonna be too quick.
Hey everyone, it's Jinx.
Oh yeah, and also I think up to like this point, I was like, damn, this video is very sad, and I was thinking like, how could I like make this good? And I kept rewatching this whole part up to this bit, and I was like, how do I improve this and stuff? And I just kept thinking about it, but it was honestly not worth doing that. Like you just keep thinking about it, so you should probably just keep editing and finish whatever you had. And also at the same time, I was doing the like 3 videos, and I was like trying to help Jinx with this video. And I said, oh, I could help. And in my mind, I'm like, fuck, I'm doing 3 more videos. What am I doing? And I was like, nah, this is a mistake, but then I still decided to help.
Today,
and then
I
this
want
video
to share
came.
something personal. A lot of you know me as Jinx, but there's another side of me, someone named Amy. You might have seen me acting different.
This is gone. And also this clip is from a very bad stream. Because I'm explaining how I edited it. And I think I have to come back because the Overwatch game is back, so...
And only recently, I was diagnosed. I want to explain what this means, how it affects me, and why I'm sharing this with you. Chapter 2.
It's kinda crazy they also diagnosed, like very recently.
What is D.I.D? Dissociative Identity Disorder, or D.I.D, is a condition where a person has 2 or more distinct identities, also called alters. Each identity can have different thoughts, memories, and behaviors. It's not just acting differently, it's a real separation in the brain, often caused by trauma. To give you an idea of how this feels, imagine waking up one day and people tell you about things you said and did.
Oh yeah. And I made this also from like a stock image of a phone and a hand holding. I did this and basically replaced all the text and like chat with, in DaVinci basically. Oh, Jinx got diagnosed with the D.I.D, basically the video. Which like literally makes her memory completely separate when she starts drinking.
But you have no memory.
You should watch it.
It's like someone else took control of your body while your mind was somewhere else. That's what it's like for me. When I drink, I shift into Amy. She's not just a drunk version of me, she has her own way of thinking, her own reactions, and I, Jinx, don't remember what happened after she takes over. Chapter 3, The Struggles of Living with D.I.D. One of the hardest parts of living with D.I.D is the memory gaps. I wake up not knowing what Amy did, who she talked to, or what choices she made.
And this part, like, I literally could not make funny. I was like, I just cannot do this. This is very serious. And I just added like Final Fantasy music remix because it's kind of sad.
I might check my messages and see conversations I don't remember having. People tell me things I supposedly said, and it's scary because I wasn't there for it. This has caused issues with streaming too. There were times when I talked with people, planned events, or even set up collabs, only to wake up the next day completely clueless. I wouldn't remember the details, or even that I had agreed to something at all. It's frustrating, not just for me but for others involved. Some people might think I'm being careless or unreliable, but in reality, I just wasn't aware. Another struggle is control. I can't just...
I understood after that video, because we were like first starting to like know each other. I was like asking, send me some of your like model pictures so I can use it in my editing. And I reminded her like, I don't know, 7 times. And I think most of the time she was just drunk. And not that she's like actually forgetting it. It's because of the D.I.D. And then I understood.
Decide when Amy appears or how she acts. It's not something I can turn on or off, and that unpredictability makes things difficult, especially in social situations. Sometimes, I only find out later that Amy did things I wouldn't normally do. That can be frustrating, embarrassing, and even dangerous if the wrong people take advantage of it. And unfortunately, multiple people have. When I was in that vulnerable state, I was manipulated, taken advantage of, both mentally and physically. It's in the past, but it left a lasting impact. It made me more secretive, more guarded, and shaped a lot of who I am today. It also led to one of the darkest periods of my life. It got so bad that I almost took the easy way out. I felt lost, hopeless, and like there...
And Jinx did another video about it, but she edited it herself basically. It's the one with pets, which is very sad. And thank God she doesn't have people that would like almost necessarily help her with like alcoholism or sleep. She has to take care of that herself, but she has pets that genuinely care for her, which is very nice.
There was no way forward. But somehow, I fought through it. And eventually, I found streaming. It gave me purpose, a place to be myself, and a way to move forward despite everything. Chapter 4. Why I still drink. A lot of people might say, well, why don't you just stop drinking?
I don't.
And I get it, that seems like the easiest solution. But for me, alcohol is a coping mechanism. It helps me deal with stress, anxiety, and tough times in my life. It's not the best solution, and I know that. But stopping isn't as simple as just deciding to quit. Drinking lowers my mental defenses, which is why Amy appears more often when I'm drunk. But at the same time, not drinking feels like taking away one of the only things that helps me manage stress.
And I understand that it like helps her, but like she needs to find a limit. Honestly. Please, take care of yourself.
It's a complicated cycle, and I'm still figuring out how to handle it. Chapter 5, My Journey on Twitch. When I first started Twitch, I didn't talk at all.
Oh yeah, she told me that. I was like explaining to her, I have like transitions I could give you for the next video, and I prepared it for her, and she was like, sorry, I fell asleep. And I was like, what the fuck? Please take care of yourself. I drank so much last night, I get so much hungover and stuff like that. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Anyway.
Some of you might remember that. I didn't use my voice, and I barely typed in chat. My social anxiety made it almost impossible for me to interact with people. But I wanted to communicate. So I started using TTS programs. At first, I had to set up a bot in Discord and manually type everything I wanted to say. It was slow and...
No way. We also ran into each other with Zed Deckman in Overwatch, just randomly.
and frustrating, but I kept experimenting. Over time, I built my own program that is using STTS, which means speech to text to speech. It's a complicated way of communication, that's for sure. It helps me speak without stuttering, but it's not perfect. Sometimes it lags, sometimes it says things I didn't mean to say. Well, I mean, not to sound rude, but when I'm drinking with someone, I do tend to be gay. And because it runs
That was funny. I was like asking her about that stuff, and she said, I don't tend to be gay.
on the computer, I can't always play the newest games.
And then I cut out the hair also when she gave me that model. And I can actually just put it on random people. It's funny.
Right now it works so great, because I scripted everything that I planned to say, so now it's just smooth, no errors. Chapter 6. Fears about acceptance. One of my biggest fears is not being accepted by other streamers, by collab partners, by my own community. I know using STTS makes things harder. I know some people might find it weird or difficult to interact with me. And I understand that. I also have severe social anxiety. Meeting new people makes me nervous, and I often feel like I'll say the wrong thing or be judged for the way I communicate.
Oh, yeah, the way I got like more comfortable is just like going for it. It's not like that I got embarrassed. I mean, I did get embarrassed a lot, and I tried avoiding that as much as possible, but like, I just generally try not to be awkward. I try to act as natural as I can, but I'd rather not. Honestly, if I could, I'm kind of trying to go for like also the stutter that I'm trying to embarrass myself for views, kind of a little bit more, but nah, I don't think it's a thing for me, honestly. But like I am the kind of person that kind of observes others people behaviors and see their like kind of feelings, you know. And Jinx is like the exact opposite of that. I literally cannot tell when what's her mood by the voice. I can see how she is, what's like the emotion, because of the, you know, I can only ask, and sometimes asking is a scary thing.
That's why I appear shy at times. It's not that I don't want to talk, it's that I'm afraid of how people will react. Streaming has helped me push past some of these fears, but they're still there. I don't want to be treated differently just because I use
know
a
she's
voice
bigger.
program.
And also this game, literally, I was so tired. I remember this stream. I was so fucking tired, and I think I left after this game.
Or because I have D.I.D. I just want to be seen as me, Jinx. Chapter 7. Why I stream despite the struggles with social anxiety. So why do I stream if it's so difficult? The answer is simple. I want to be heard.
I made a mistake here, fuck!
I know there are people out there who struggle with communication, who have anxiety, who feel
Online me and IRL me are two different people. True. I am like also a completely different person. And it's gonna be embarrassing when people find out my YouTube and the stuff I did, and you know, if someone uses my clips, it would be so awkward.
like they don't fit in. And I want to show them that they have a place here. My stream and my Discord are safe spaces for anyone who struggles with talking, expressing themselves, or being social. Streaming is also an escape for me. It lets me
That was also me. I just like decided to put in Jinx in there, and I just remained myself totally Jinx.
Streaming is also an escape for me. It lets me step away from my real-life struggles and connect with people in a way that feels comfortable. And yes, I enjoy the attention, I won't lie about that. I've never been the center of attention in real life, but online, I get to create something meaningful. Chapter 8, Closing Message. I hope this video helps people understand me better. I'm not asking
Yay.
for pity.
Informational
I just want people
video.
to respect my boundaries and not take advantage of me when I'm in a weaker state. Amy might be more open, more impulsive, but that doesn't mean people should manipulate her or use her against me. I know I'm different. I know my way of speaking and interacting isn't what people are used to, but I still want to be treated like anyone else. If you have any questions about D.I.D, about me, or anything else I talked about, feel free to ask in the comments or join my Discord. I'd love to hear your thoughts and maybe even help others who feel the same way. Thank you for listening. Stay safe and welcome to my castle if you feel like joining and want to learn more.
And then boom, me.
Yo, this video has been edited by me, Skate. Here's where you can find me. This is my YouTube and this is my Twitch. And since Jinx didn't want video to be too long, I decided to give myself 1 minute. So here you go.
Also, funny enough, I had stiff lips because I just came from a dentist. And then I'm like, fuck, I have to record this. Well, alright.
I've been doing YouTube for quite a while already, and I've wanted to improve my skills, and I've decided to help Jinx with this video. And also, because Jinx didn't say it, I'm gonna say it. Check out her merch.
This merch is gone. Anyway, that's it, pretty much. That was the whole video. What? Jinx didn't put in a... She was supposed to give like recommended videos on the sides. That's why I left it right like that. Well, that's unfortunate. I literally left it for her so she can put in videos to recommendations. Anyway, that was the video. We can come back to Overwatch. Pain, woohoo!